배를 띄워랑.
Look what the sea coughed up. An Arian ship. With all that damage, I'm amazed it didn't sink. I buried the corpses I found on board. If you ask me, these guards were hit by a pirate attack. It seems the 벨레리온 archipelago is positively teeming with them. Listen, I've been looking for work ever since I left Edoran. If you bring me some materials and a bit of gold for my trouble, I can bang this tub back together for you. That way, you could sail around wherever you like. I've seen better quality wood, but I'll do my best. Listen, I've been looking for work ever since I left Edoran. By St. Jeru, I haven't seen this much gold in one place in ages. What a beautiful sight. Don't move. I'll have this ship ready for you in no time. Ta-da! All done. You can climb aboard and sail to the 벨레리온 archipelago.
됐다. 배를 띄웠다. 전에는 드론 바가 끝나자마자 얘 잡으러 왔었는데 그때는 얘네들이 엄청 셌단 말이지. 아이 못 움직이네. 아 뭐야. 선장이 키를 잡나 원래? 선원들 앞에서 징징댑니다. 쟤네들 뭐 하고 있다.
Mercenaries, this way! We've got to protect the Edoranian ambassador from these pirates.
Pirates? Now, Captain. We are but humble merchants, protecting our businesses from new taxes.
You'd rather kill an ambassador than pay your taxes? And you dare to claim you've nothing to do with pirates?
Unlike pirates, we pay very handsomely, mercenaries, and if we sink this ship fast enough, no one will ever know that you helped us.
밀수업자를 잡느냐 아니면 사령관을 잡느냐.
Thank the eye. Without your help, the smugglers would have sunk our ship. The Legion is a great army on land, but at sea we're a bit inexperienced. You lent us your experience and skill, and in exchange, I'd like to offer you this gift.
벨레리온 DLC가 문제인 게 배의 그 이동 속도가 너무 느립니다. 업글을 다 해도 느리더라. 기사의 섬이라며. 있다. 형제의 훈련자.
It's no use learning to swim. The weight of your armor will drag you right to the bottom. Try not to get pushed overboard when you're fighting pirates.
Aren't you hot? By St. Jeru, I feel like I'm boiling in this armor.
Is your company really ready to take on 벨레리온? Try to be sure. The pirates won't give you any second chances.
일단 해적을 많이 잡아서 해적에도 좋은 갑옷이랑 투구가 있어요. 그거를 얻어야 됩니다. 그리고 해적의 행운 부적이라는 게 치명타를 가할 때마다 치명 피해가 5% 세지거든요. 이게 북부 라따뚜이랑 똑같은 옵션이라서 그게 중첩이 되잖아. 그러면은 공격할 때마다 치명 피해가 5%에서 10%씩 계속 오르면서 그 전투 안에서는 무지막지하게 공격력이 올라갈 수 있다. 시나리오 하다 보면 섬을 거의 다 돌아다녀야 되기는 하지만 일단은 격투가 4번째 직업도 배워야 되거든요. 그것도 안 배우고 모든 DLC를 돌아다녀가지고 약간 좀 아쉬운 점이 있었다. 격투가 4번째 직업을 꼭 얻어야 편한데.
The church, the temple, is closed. Come back later.
Wait! You're mercenaries, right? We need help. There's a plagued rat hiding in the nave. I'll pay you to catch it.
쥐가 여기 안에 있죠.
We've got to catch that vermin, or it'll infect the whole island.
쥐가 달아났습니다.
Oh, thank the gods you're alive. I thought you'd never come back from that hellish place. Thank you for taking care of those rats. Take this on behalf of the temple and the believers you protected.
Step aside, mercenaries. The Irians must answer for their duplicity. They lied. They dared defy the god of light. At the time of the truce, the Irians swore they would worship the eye, and look at the result. These heathens have turned Beleriand churches into temples. They've added their false idols alongside the eye. They must pay for their heresy and false oaths. This heretical fusion, only a stage? That's an interesting interpretation. Yes, perhaps we should give them a bit more time to properly convert. Very well. We'll leave for now. Take this. Your wise judgment has earned our admiration.
르네이드의 휘장.
I can't wait to meet you, mercenaries. Your reputation is quite promising. I'm sure you'll make for formidable lords of the seas. Keep building your reputation by discovering new islands, earning your fortune from trade, completing missions, or just smashing every boat you see to smithereens. But beware. The Lords of the Sea won't tolerate any two members with an equal reputation. If that happens, the rivals are expected to engage in a battle to the death. Talk about an epic tradition. Have a look at the list to see what awaits you.
Have you heard the rumours? They say dear Hecate's daughter has been lost at sea. It's only been a few days, so you never know. But just think of the ransom you'd get if you managed to find her. I see you're true pirates at heart, mercenaries. I like people like you. I've got a few leads to help you find the prodigal daughter, starting with the guard she's a member of. Some of these captains must know where the ship disappeared, so just tell them the deer sent you, and see what you can find out. I'll mark their locations on your map.
I've got all the information you need about the best missions in Beleriand. I can see you're intrigued. I can see you're intrigued.
The owner of this shop disappeared at sea months ago. Knowing the waters of this archipelago, there's no chance he's coming back. So I took it upon myself to negotiate a price for this location with his family. Now all I need are some moneyed investors to build a travel post here. Interested? It would make your trips to the continent much easier. Take a seat and admire our carpenter's quick work.
Without a trade route, the only things I can sell are local products. Goods that come from afar tend to rot along the way. Are you looking for exotic wares? Then you won't be disappointed, mercenaries.
술 다 팔고.
Thanks to the trade routes you opened, I can now sell you everything you might need.
I wanted to be a blacksmith, not a goldsmith. Master Naisha assigned me to handle the patterns on 4 vases. Have you any idea how long it takes to set Arcadian steel in rhyme steel?
When I'm not doing repairs, I teach our techniques to the younger generations. It would be a real shame to lose our ancestors' knowledge.
You should change up your equipment every now and then.
벨레리온 빌드를 초반에 타면은 아케드 강철을 상점에서 바로 살 수 있기 때문에 편해 보이긴 합니다.
Nothing like a bit of grilled fish to chase the seasickness away.
We managed to save a lot of seeds from Mir's curse. Enjoy the rich flavors of Ira.
The best goods in the 벨레리온 archipelago, all at unbelievable prices.
It's important that the people feel safe. Our presence alone is enough to discourage pirates from raiding Perbast. What is it? A poem? Mir be cursed. I know who it's from. Let me see. My laugh is like a seagull's cry. That idiot's lucky he's already dead. Thank you for bringing me this, but I'd appreciate it if you could just forget whatever you may have read.
Our island is the richest and most peaceful in the whole archipelago. I won't let pirates attack it.
I was trained by one of Arkhead's greatest apothecaries. You can trust me.
Without your help, we surely would have been bitten. Or worse.
My colleague tells me that you had to fight a nest full of plagued rats. I'm impressed, and I've witnessed the light's reckoning twice, so that's saying something.
Have you come to worship the god of light or to convert to the cult of Hesura and Mir?
I will pray to Saint Elior to protect the mercenaries who drove the rats from our island.
Dear Heket, the situation is dire. The flow of supplies to our island is at risk. 4 ships have gone missing this month alone.
There have always been shipwrecks, merchant. The waters of this archipelago are well known for that.
We all know that this isn't just because of the reefs. If you would agree to attack the pirates...
Some priests from the capital have disappeared. The general demands an explanation.
We can't fight the Ghost Pack if we're stuck defending our camp from pirates. If the Irians can't grasp the importance of our mission, they're doomed to perish.
That's twice now. Twice the pirates raided our village. The survivors have had enough of this. If this keeps up, we'll have to raise our own militia.
If you have a grievance to take up with dear Heket, please wait your turn quietly.
아, 이게 영지 DLC 그거네. 그러니까 용병대가 여기에 있는 거고 관리인 있고 병사들 있고 여기 사람들 기다리고 있고.
What do you want? I don't have those damn sirens pushed us into the reefs, so we've got a breach to seal and water to bail. Whew. Hesura be praised. That's exactly what we needed. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to give this to the crew. So then, you want to know where poor Neith has disappeared to? I imagine her mother must be worried about her. Unfortunately, I haven't seen her ship in some time. I don't know where she is, but she's an excellent fighter. You'll find her alive. I'm sure of it.
The smugglers buy my wares at good prices. They're excellent customers.
Sick of eating fish? My meat comes straight from Tiltron.
Do you think those creatures can learn tricks? That could spice up my performances.
With those beasts out there, I'm not so keen on traveling outside 벨레리온.
How'd you like to buy an exotic animal? Only the finest quality, captured in their natural environment. I've got hunters in Harag, Alazar, Gossenberg, and even Edoran. New stock coming in all the time.
How could anyone live near those creatures? I feel so bad for people in the other kingdoms.
When we left Dira, I was still a proud, naive deer who dreamed of saving her people and building a bright future in a distant land. But the Great Crossing didn't go as planned. If the survivors hadn't found the smugglers, I would have joined my people at the bottom of the sea.
The guard leaves us alone because we pass along part of our profits to the deers. Just be careful if you ever get the urge to start carrying stolen goods. You won't get the same friendly treatment.
Excuse me, mercenaries, but I've got an inventory to finish. We've got ships heading out to Drombach soon, and there's no time to lose.
You didn't happen to spot the Albatross, did you? It's a fast little ship with green sails.
Mere be cursed! That's the third boat I've lost in less than a month.
Listen, that ship was carrying some very valuable cargo, and if those damn pirates got their hands on it, I'm ready to pay you extremely well to recover it for me. Here's the ship's navigation map. Follow the route marked there for the Albatross and you should be able to track it down. Pirates always leave a trail.
가자. 배 타러. 아, 배 타기 전에 여기 비밀 하나 있는데 그거부터 찾고 그냥 들어갑시다. 시끄럽게 살아. 뭐야?
Get back! Get back!
By Mia, I'm alive. I don't know how to thank you. I lost everything in this village. My whole company was killed. All I have left is this spear and my arms.
이 친구를 보면 17렙으로 영입이 되죠. 약간 애매하다고 해야 되나? 애매하다. 장병을 뭐하러 키웁니까? 키울 가치가 있어야 키우는 거 아니야? 여기 뭐지? 다인섬. 뭐에 묶어놨어?
We can't do that. The Irians want us to hand over our prisoners.
Bah, just look at this little rat's face. He's a Belerian pirate. What do they care what happens to him? Before they came along, we handled our pirate problems ourselves. We didn't waste time bowing and scraping to the deers.
I'm telling you, this'll come back to bite us, Carden. Don't say I didn't warn you.
It's time they learned how things work out here. We'll feed what's left of him to the pigs, and then...
Help! Please help me! Mercenaries!
Please, convince my brother not to kill the pirate. If the deers found out we're meting out justice ourselves...
Go ahead. Report me to the deers. By the time they show up, my pigs will have finished their meal. No more evidence. It'll be my word against yours. You think the guard would slice open my pigs to look inside? Would they? Really? By the eye, I never would have thought of that. All right then. If you really want this scumbag among your companions, it's no longer my problem.
Oh, by the all-seeing eye, what a relief. I was already imagining the two of us hanging from the tools tree. Take this as a thank you. It's not much, but it's the best I can give you.
선장했으마.
I've searched Captain Esma at least 10 times since she arrived. She's hiding something from us, but I can't seem to catch her.
We take 'em all here. Pirates or bandits, the bounty's the same.
You haven't got anything to drink, have you? Come on, don't be stingy. I'll trade you a nice map for a bottle of the good stuff. That always does a body good. I'd feel even better if I could have a bite to eat. A nice little dish like we used to eat back home. You drive a hard bargain, mercenaries. Take my map. I couldn't have hidden it from the guards for much longer anyway. If you've got another bottle, I'll gladly take it off your hands.
You're taking Captain Esma with you? I hope you got plenty of alcohol. She drinks as much as a whole regiment of guards.
What? I haven't got time for questions, mercenaries. Help us or be on your way. It's a good thing you came through here. What did you want to know? I'm sorry, but I don't remember seeing dear Hecate's daughter. Maybe her patrol was sent to some other area.
배를 고쳐야 되는데 우리 배 상태가 어떤데? 오씨.
Our ship's hull couldn't take the cold water of Alazar. We never should have agreed to go there.
Alazar's a nasty place. All that ice and snow. It reminds me of Myr's curse.
My speciality is figureheads. I've just finished one for the guard in the shape of a saurian. I don't mean to brag, but it was a real work of art.
One crack in the hull and your ship is done for. Never skimp on upgrades and repairs, mercenaries.
배 고쳐. 됐다.
In the name of the Eye, please tell me you're seriously injured. I can feel my skills withering away from only treating warts and indigestion.
My master hopes that if he can rekindle the Five Kingdoms' interest in 벨레리온 Halios, his family will regain some of its prestige.
아, 이게 성제루야? 처음 보네. 얘가 벨레리온 할리오스.
My husband's obsession with his ancestor Belerion is getting downright ridiculous. I be praised he hasn't found any sailors stupid enough to travel with him. The archipelago's inhabitants refuse to go anywhere near Ferreth Island. Hector should follow their example and give up on his crazy scheme.
The people of Belerion are nothing but gullible cowards. Belerians and Irias alike. They're not real sailors, just gutless little babies. I'm offering a reward that would make any broker council turn green with envy to any captain who can get me to Ferreth Island. But because it's quote-unquote cursed, no sailor around here will go anywhere near it. But you, I knew you'd take me aboard. Tough blokes like yourselves aren't the type to believe those old wives' tales. Thanks to you, we're going to finally learn the truth about 벨레리온 Halios. The moment I saw you, I knew you were made of sterner stuff. Let's set sail right away, braving the seas and exploring the dark and mysterious Ferreth Island. What sort of shape's your boat in, though? Not that I'm afraid or anything. It's just that the seas here are teeming with pirates and reefs. You might want to upgrade your boat before setting out for Ferreth.
아케드 강철 공성망치 업그레이드 해야 돼요. 그냥 지원군 오기 전에 다 쓸어버리면 되는 거 아니야. 관건은 시간. 해수라의 왕관.
A bit of advice, mercenaries. Get out of here. We got bigger problems than you right now.
자울린 섬.
Oris was born in Arked, just like my parents. I'm proud to fight alongside him.
I
always come to watch the arena fights when I'm passing through the archipelago?
Sorry, but the rules say I can only sell my wares to the winners from the arena.
When they first arrived here, the Arians thought arena fights were barbaric. Nowadays, our stands are always full of spectators. Anyone can challenge our champion as long as they have at least one fighter armed with a guitar, claw, or cestus.
오리스. 오랜만에 덩치 매지를 씁시다. 됐네.
You're amazing mercenaries. I've seen many warriors fight here, but none of them could hold a candle to you. Oris's weapon is yours, as custom dictates. Come back and challenge our fighters whenever you like.
I saw you in the arena before. That was one hell of a show.
Kidnapping and murdering farmers. Those bastards don't deserve to keep breathing. If it's war those pirates want, it's war they'll get. I saw their ship sailing away from the coast. You can still catch up with them. Hurry! I want them to understand the consequences of attacking my peasants. Bring back the farmers they kidnapped and exterminate those pirates. I want to be sure they never set foot on this island again.
흔적이 없습니다. 지도를 찾았습니다. 여긴가? 여기 아니야?
The deer of Zorlin sent you. Oh, that old tart's got a nerve. She attacked us first. In one night, she and her damn guard destroyed half of our fleet. Zorlin will pay for the deaths of our comrades. This farm is nothing compared to the terror that's about to rain down on that shabby village of hers, and no mercenary's going to stop us. Especially not a ramshackle lot like you.
Mercenaries, thank you. Thank you for saving us. If you hadn't shown up... Oh, by Hesura, those pirates were out of their minds. They kept saying we had to pay for what we'd done to their ships, that their comrades had been massacred on our Dia's orders, that there was nothing left of their fleet. But how? How could a tiny island like Zorlin do anything to them? Our whole garrison is just a handful of men. We could never have done something like that.
I want to leave this accursed place. I can't stay here 1 second longer.
Well, I see you've saved the farmers all by yourselves. No need for the reinforcements I've spent hours gathering then. And the pirates' hideout? Burnt to ash, I hope. Well, if all the pirates are dead, I suppose that's good enough. You've held up your part of the deal. You're dismissed. I'll bring the farmers back myself. What? The pirates were out for revenge. Revenge for what? Zorlin has been walking on eggshells for decades for fear of provoking them. We've never destroyed a single one of their boats. If something like that was within our power, I wouldn't have sent mercenaries to exterminate them. Those blackguards are just looking for any excuse to kill innocent people. And even if it were true, if their fleet had been massacred by some unknown force, well, that creature, god or monster, whatever it is, has my gratitude. Farewell, mercenaries. I have a whole village to reassure.
아델 루이스 패배.
Dear Hecate's daughter? What do you care about her? Who are you? Don't expect me to give any information to the likes of you.
I know there are pirates looking for her. The deer herself sent you. I suppose it's possible. That last time our paths crossed, Neath was coming back up from Turk on the way to the Smuggler's Bastion. That's all I know. Don't get your hopes up. There's a lot of pirates out there.
따라하자. 이건가? 이건가? 사오리안을 잡아라.
Hands off, mercenaries. This is our wreck. We were here first. Just because you killed the Saurians doesn't give you any claim to it. Shipwrecks belong to whoever finds them. We've been waiting for hours for those beasts to finish eating the drowned crew, so there's no way we're letting you touch even one plank of that bloody ship.
The monster. The monster attacked the ship. It destroyed everything. The monster's coming back.
So, have you found my cargo, mercenaries? Ah, you've taken a real load off my mind, mercenaries. Take your reward and tell me a bit about your exploits. Not that I don't believe you, mercenaries, but your story is impossible. How could a gang of pirates too cowardly to attack a few Saurians make a hole that big in the Albatross's hull? I don't know what happened to the Albatross, but I have a bad feeling.
Just a moment. Is that... Neath? My daughter? What's happened? Mercenaries? What is she talking about? Sirens? Impossible. Those thick-witted creatures never could have taken down a ship of the guard on their own. And this monster she mentions, did you see it? I'll send my men to investigate around that island. I must know who attacked my daughter.
드레스트를 잡아서
The pirate camp that's been threatening Zorlin for years was destroyed by mercenaries. I don't suppose that was you.
Were there pirates in Ara? I couldn't tell you. I was only a kid at the time of the Great Crossing.
Finally! Finally we're rid of those pirates! Glory to the deer and her mercenaries!
Thank you for saving Shora and his cousin. They're good people.
Leave me be, mercenaries. I'm worried about these pirates who were attacked by who knows what. What if it started attacking fishermen? I need to find a solution.
You've saved dear Ninsen and exterminated an entire pirate camp. You're true heroes, mercenaries.
So the pirates were attacked? By whom, I wonder? Our guard could never have taken down a whole fleet on its own.
배도 주차를 잘해야 되나 봐.
Your ship is perfect for an expedition to Ferath. Let's get going, mercenaries. We'll sail the high seas as bravely as Belerion Halios himself.
아 잠깐만. 오 부딪힐 뻔했어. 이거 뚫고 가라고 막 그랬던 것 같은데. 뽕. 그치, 뚫고 가서.
Mercenaries, it's time to go our separate ways. Thanks to you, I'm going to learn what became of my illustrious ancestor, Belerion Halios. The archipelago that bears his name will finally know how his tale ended. It's hard to express all the emotions I'm feeling, but I can at least give you this reward. I'll be sure to cite all of your names in my book. What would you say to an even better reward? If you decided to stay with me a little longer. Good. That's reassuring. Not that I think this island is cursed. It's just, I imagine there are various wild beasts here. Let's look for my ancestor's shipwreck. According to the scrolls I've managed to gather, it has to be on this island. Look, mercenaries. It's the wreck of the Empress. My ancestor's ship. I'd recognize my family's coat of arms, even at the bottom of the sea. We need to get closer. I have to know what happened. A battle worthy of Belerion Halios himself. If his spirit still haunts the archipelago, as they say, I'm sure he was watching with a smile. Now that we've got the place to ourselves, let's have a look around. Surely those sirens must have kept the ship's treasures. If we find them, we'll learn what glorious death Belerion met. And then all of Edoram will be fighting to hear my story. What a strange weapon. Let me have a look. By Saint Giroux. Is this the sort of weapon they used 300 years ago? It looks a bit like a spear, or one of those Irian ballista bolts. Let's keep looking and see if we can find anything more interesting.
학자 옥티우스의 조언에 따라 무덤으로 나아갔다. 바다 큰 뱀과 싸울 때 썼던 무기를 발견했고 내 것으로 했다. 분명히 왕국에서 저 괴물을 없애버릴 수 있을 것이다.
What have you found? My ancestor's diary. Let me see. Unbelievable. It says here that Prince Belerion Halios fought a sea serpent with a weapon of the ancients. That man was a truly extraordinary hero. I can't wait to exhibit these treasures in my manor. Too bad you had to destroy that fang. It was the only proof of the monster's existence. Well, mercenaries, I think we found what we came for. Let's go back to my place to celebrate. My wife will be thrilled to see you. The serpent. It's the sea serpent. The creature my ancestor fought. The one who defeated him. Run! Let's just get as far away as possible and pray to the Eye and Saint Jeru that the monster hasn't seen us! No, we mustn't flee, mercenaries. We must warn dear Heket of what we've seen here. We must be worthy of Belerion's legacy, protecting and serving the archipelago. Bring me back to Perbast, for I know what I must do. Thank you for coming with me, mercenaries. I'll warn dear Heket. My ancestors' relics and my own testimony should be enough to make her understand the mortal danger facing the archipelago. The time has come for me to bid you farewell, and here, with my gratitude, is the reward I promised you. Belerion himself would have been pleased to have companions like you.
Well, well. The mercenaries finally deign to honour us with their presence. Well then, Hector Halios, do go on with your tale. The Dias Assembly is listening.
Yes, the sea serpent. Now that the mercenaries are here, they can confirm it. We were still in the mists around Ferath Island when suddenly it lunged up from the depths. The monster swallowed a whole ship before our very eyes. Dia's Assembly, this creature is what's been attacking the people of Belerion. We must destroy it, as my ancestor attempted to do, and...
This is ridiculous. Dear Heket, did you really summon the Dia's Assembly to listen to such wild fantasies? Pirates are to blame, that's who. All of our thoughts should be focused on destroying them.
But if your thoughts weren't so focused on that, you'd realise that the pirates are suffering unexplained losses as well. That sea serpent may be...
And how would we even fight such a huge monster? If what this man says is true, we may as well leave the archipelago right now.
But that's just it. I found the weapon my ancestor used. According to his diary, he found it in the tomb of the archipelago. I'm sure it could defeat the monster if we understood how it worked.
The weapon of the ancients? Don't you think it's time you showed it to us?
Bring out my ancestor's weapon. What if those accursed Dias refuse to give it back to me? It's up to me to fight the sea serpent. I have to finish my ancestors' work. All they have to do is give me ships and men. Why, I only needed you for a very short time. Just because I couldn't take on some sirens doesn't mean I can't handle a sea serpent. All right. I suppose you're probably right. Take Belerion's spear, but be careful with it.
Why has Hector Halios kept this weapon hidden? Why doesn't he show it to us? What's he waiting for? It's true. This is clearly ancient craftsmanship. There were others like this in Iraq before Mia's curse buried them under the ice. This is no ordinary spear. Take a closer look. It's a bolt for an enormous ballista.
In that case, we'll need the launcher. If Belerion found this bolt in the tomb of the archipelago, then the ballista will most likely be there too. Mercenaries, the Dias Assembly will pay for this expedition if you agree to bring us the ballista or some way of building it. Hector Halios will join you, as he seems very eager to follow in his ancestors' footsteps. We shall not deny him this privilege.
찾았어.
Mercenaries, is this what we've been looking for? By the beast's fangs! How are we supposed to get this thing out of here? It's impossible.
돌려. 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 쏘세요.
This tablet. I'm sure this is the key to the mystery. Look, it looks like technical plans. Can you decipher it? We must understand what the ancients wrote here. It might be the only way we can build that ballista. Belerion Halios's quest now rests on your shoulders. I'm going back to tell dear Heket of our discovery. Join us once you've decoded the artifact. Don't leave without Belerion's spear.
I heard that you translated the plans. Are the rumors true? So we have an ancient weapon of war in our possession. Even if you were lying about the sea serpent, we'll at least have something to scare off the pirates. Once you've built this ballista, join Dia Ninsun at the shipyard. She'll be in charge of organizing our forces. You and Hector Halios will be part of the expedition. The lack of consensus in the Dias Assembly means I can't mobilize the whole guard, but I can use the treasure of Perbast to pay you.
I've agreed to lead the men against the creature. Its existence may be debatable, but certain evidence has convinced me to see things your way. Dear Heket's daughter has gone half mad after a monster supposedly devoured her boat. A smuggler's ship was found torn open from stem to stern. And then there are those pirates who accused Zorlin of destroying their fleet. Not to mention, I can't stand Dia Saiba. Making her angry is always a treat. Let me know when you're ready and I'll give the launch signal. In that case, I think it's time we got going, mercenaries. The guard and I are heading for Farath. You can guide us through the mist.
가자, 잡으러 갑시다.
I don't see anything, mercenaries. No trace of the sea serpent. Are you sure this is the right place? Oh, by the gods! Hurry, mercenaries! Attack that creature!
뭐야, 체력이 왜 이렇게 높아? 역시 스켈마르를 먼저 하고 와야 돼. 체력이 지금 이 평범하게 때려서는 잡을 수 없잖아요. 그래서 귀검사가 필요한 거지. 일단 때리자. 보통의 사람들은 안개 기름이랑 뭐 그런 거 세팅해가지고 퍼센트로 피를 깎아준단 말이야. 난 스켈마르를 하고 왔으니까 뭐 이렇게 하든 저렇게 하든 뭐 상관이 없다. 이것이 대족장 스벤의 은혜겠지요. 됐고, 아직은 괴물이 잠들어 있으니까 세이렌을 잡아줘야 돼. 그치? 일단 준비를 하고 이렇게 잡으면 괴물 나오면서 또 다음 페이지 일단 써봐. 아, 이걸 때리는 거구나. 아, 몰라. 기억할게.
we made it!
Mercenaries, you've defeated the Sea Serpent. You're heroes! Legends!
Absolute legends. The jugglers and bards will sing about this battle for generations.
You'll have pride of place in my book. Your names will be known throughout the 5 kingdoms.
I'm proud to have been at your side. This victory will bring more stability to our people than you can imagine. It will show those whose hearts have remained in Arra that our history is still being written. Thank you, mercenaries. Words cannot express my gratitude and profound respect. I can only hope that you will find this reward worthy of your efforts. We're going back to Perbast to spread the news and bring Hector Halios to safety. After that, I'll make my way back to Zorlin. You will always be welcome there.
잠깐만, 궁수가 없으면 딜러가 한 명 없어졌잖아. 월급도 줄었네. 700 언더로. 지금 야, 뭐야 이게. 낙담으로 마이너스 14. 어우. 항해하는 법을 배웠고 에도란 황제의 자손을 만났고 해적과 싸우고 바다 큰 뱀을 물리쳤다. 아, 근데 궁수를 잃었다. 궁수... 근데... 맞네. 도착했고요. 여기서 연주 한번 해주고 악보를 하나 얻읍시다. 데르크.
A bit depressing around here, isn't it? Maybe play a little tune to help everyone relax. I saw how our clients cheered up while you were singing. I could use a bard like you full time. Take this. It's a very popular song in Akhed. I'm sure you'll do right by it.
해적 악보.
So your companions have humiliated Ares, eh? That's the best news I've heard all year. You deserve a lesson in my combat techniques. Prepare to learn the secrets of Belerion's former greatest champion.
Sitting on pillows is for weaklings. Sitting on the ground, now that's for pirates.
You think it's true what he says about pirates? I think he's just taking the mick.
I've got rooms for rent, but be warned. You may have trouble sleeping.
I didn't know the captain was an arena champion. You learn something new every day. Oh, what's to become of me? My crew left me here to recover from scurvy, but it's been weeks now and they haven't returned.
Keep your distance from Hillel and his crew. They're mutineers. They rebelled against their captain and killed him. You can't trust them.
According to the innkeeper, Zedjem entered the city with a number of Brotherhood heavy lifters. It's only a matter of time until the captain gets his hands on us.
That son of a... I knew we should have cut his head off before we threw him overboard.
We'll need some strong men to face them. We lost too many good fighters in the mutiny.
Pirates have nothing to do with the smugglers. We're not all one big happy family. Around here, there's everyone for themselves. Survival of the fittest and all.
Mercenaries. We can always use a few more, eh? These two here, they watch out for my safety. I can't send them off on some mission far away from me. But you, though... My old crew is off in Turk, no doubt squandering away all my loot in some tavern. Find those cowards and make them regret their mutiny.
오타잖아. 뇌행물이 뭐야? 뇌라도 꺼냈냐? 노행물이잖아. 오타를 또 찾고 말았군.
The Brotherhood provides mercenaries to anyone who can pay. And that includes pirates.
As long as he doesn't ask us to attack a Gossenberg caravan, we should treat Sejum like any other client.
Have you heard of Drest? I was a member of his crew back in the day. He was a respectable pirate until he made a reputation for himself. Then it all went to his head.
If you must puke, do it outside. I haven't the time to mop up after every customer.
What? Sejum hired you to kill us? Wait, you can't work for scum like him. He wanted to attack Burbast, the best defended city in the archipelago, where our families live. We would all have died trying to kill our own relatives. That captain is mad as a hatter. He didn't deserve our loyalty. Drowning was the only solution. He must die.
Ah, so those mutineers have asked you to take me out, have they? Doesn't surprise me a bit. They never dared confront me directly. They preferred to tie me up in my sleep and throw me overboard. Do you really want to defend a bunch of cowards like them? Tell you what, turn on them and I'll give you a better reward than what they're offering.
Oh my, he's dead. Finally! Thanks be to Hesora. We were starting to think Sejum would hang on forever. Take your reward, mercenaries. We can finally have a bit of fun.
뭐야, 왜 숨어 있는데?
They shouldn't have defied the pirates. We're all going to die.
뭐야?
My patience has its limits. Get out of my way.
We won't let you do this. This temple is ours. We'll give our lives to protect it.
Just what do you think you're protecting, idiots? The god who abandoned us, or the goddess who destroyed our lands? These demons don't deserve a single prayer.
Heresy! Apostasy! You'll regret your vile words.
We'll see about that, blacksmith. Mercenaries! Quit eavesdropping and come join the fight! Get rid of these busybodies and half the loot's yours.
What? No! Mercenaries! You can't! Don't listen to these pirates! We have to defend the temple! You're our heroes! You saved us! You saved our temple! Without our dear, we'd given up hope of surviving. But thanks to you, we're now safe and sound. I don't know how to thank you. Would this be enough? I'm going back to my forge. Come see me if there's anything you need.
I have to admit, I don't understand why the Irians still pray to the gods who betrayed them. May they find in the light the salvation they seek.
Mia's curse destroyed our villages, but that was our ancestors' fault. If only they'd prayed more diligently, made better offerings, I'm sure our goddess would have spared them.
I can't believe we're still alive. Are you injured? It would be an honor to patch you up.
If you hadn't shown up, those pirates would have smashed our temple to bits. I'll forever be grateful.
If it weren't for you, there would have been no one to protect us. We have to face facts. Our dear won't be coming back. I'll set up new elections. Someone will have to organize Sana's defense.
일단 여기 쥐굴 하나 있고 뭐가 하나 있고 뭐가 있기는 있습니다. 캠프야. 이거 가출한 애들 아닌가? 맞는 것 같은데.
How are we supposed to sleep with all that howling?
We've been walking all day. I can't take another step. If only...
Damn it! Who would have thought starting a fire would be so hard? Why won't it light? What am I doing wrong? I'm begging you. We haven't had a hot meal in days. Whoever you are, please help us. We're at the end of our rope. I would have never thought to use fat like that. Let me make the food. It's the least I can do to thank you. Go on, help yourselves. There's plenty left in the pot. And while you're eating, we'd love to hear any advice you may have. You look like you've travelled a lot.
I ran away from home to become a smuggler. It wasn't exactly my dream job, but at least it'll get me far away from here. What about you? You seem to know a thing or two about travelling. I can tell by your equipment. What do you do for a living then?
It's lucky we ran into you. I don't know what we would have done without your help. We were actually this close to turning ourselves in. Imagine the looks on our parents' faces if they hadn't even had to hire mercenaries to bring us back.
This is the first time I've been away from my parents for this long. I guess I miss them a bit. You're merchants, right? If you ever make port at Tebessa, could you tell them their son is all right?
Hey, hold on. What do you mean you're mercenaries? Why didn't you say so in the first place? Please, I'm begging you. Don't take us back to our parents. We don't want to spend our lives on some remote island like Tebessa. We want to explore the world, meet people from other lands. We want to live.
추적자 야영지.
The pirates dare attack us. As soon as we leave the camp unmonitored, they come to pillage whatever they can. Even in Edoran, we're not treated this badly. We should go back home and let the archipelago handle the ghost pack on their own.
The animals here are amazing. Have you ever been saurian hunting? They've almost got the same scales as a croc swine.
여기서 해수라 브로치랑 세일엔 브로치. 뭐가 쓸만하지? 치명타 확률이 충분할 때만.
We meet at last. All of the druids are talking about you. Foreign mercenaries, initiated in our rituals. Where do you want your war paint?
You're free to join the hunt, mercenaries. But I hope for your sake you've got some experience. The ghost pack can cross any body of water. The sounds between the islands are no wider than a stream to them. It's easy to lose the trail. Even so, our scouts have collected a few bits of information. I hope they're of use to you. Good luck, mercenaries. May the tools protect you.
뭐야?
I should have kept my mouth shut, huh? I thought getting a response might make you toss in a second bottle. It's wrong to trick the faithful, I know, but with all the things people leave lying under this tree, it's so tempting and I'm so hungry. You're absolutely right. I'll try to make it up to the residents and the little folk. Take these offerings as a sign of my good faith. Thanks for not killing me or turning me in. I promise you'll never hear from me again.
Shouldn't we tell the deer? Maybe call in some mercenaries.
We're getting all worked up over nothing. The kids will be back.
What if they never come back? What if they're eaten by savage beasts or kidnapped by pirates?
Let's wait a while longer. They wouldn't be the first runaways to come crawling back with their tails between their legs. We can all pitch in on our bounty if they aren't back in a week.
Shouldn't we tell the deer?
We're getting all...
What if they... Let's wait a while.
Having children comes with too many restrictions and worries. Look at me. Do I look happy and free?
Thanks to our deer's good work, this island has been relatively spared from pirate attacks. But instead of thanking her, our young people complain of boredom.
Never has a deer of Tebessa dared to appear before her people without her crown. How could anyone respect her authority? We'll sink into anarchy and barbarism.
Honestly, mercenaries, don't waste your time with that crown. No one gives a damn. The people are eating their fill. The pirates hardly ever attack us. Whether Dia Saiba wears the sacred crown or not, we'll respect her all the same.
Do you know why the pirates never attack this island, mercenaries? Because we track them, capture them. We force them to tell us where their hideouts are, then destroy them. The other Dias are happy to just steer away from their shores. But as far as I'm concerned, that's a cowardly attitude. I'd never let someone rip me off without reacting. The crown belongs to Tebessa, and I'll kill every bandit and pirate in the archipelago if that's what it takes to get it back! What? You've recovered Hasura's crown! You can't believe what this relic means to my people. No reward would be enough for what you've done for us, but I hope you'll be satisfied with this token of our gratitude.
미르 브로치. 아, 여기서 얻는 거야, 미르 브로치?
With this crown, I intend to double our efforts to destroy any pirate who dares approach our shores.
I would have sold that if I were you. Only the deer and her elderly advisor care about it.
You saved us all. You're heroes, mercenaries.
Young people today don't know what it's like to live with fear in the pit of their stomach. They didn't have to live through Mir's curse. You're ready to set out on your next adventure.
외딴 재본소.
I'm trying to impress my mother-in-law by making a meal from her homeland, but I don't know much about Irian cuisine. You travel a lot. Surely you know what they eat. Could you show me how to make one of their traditional dishes? I'll trade you for a Belerian recipe. Well, that doesn't look easy to make. I'd better get started right away. Here's my family recipe. It's delicious with a splash of rum.
My daughter could have married a guard or a priest, but no, she had to fall for a miller. Look at that incompetent fool. He's been battling with that pot for hours. My husband is really getting carried away. After all, he didn't marry my mother. He encourages her by going along with her every whim.
Let's see if I can figure out how to combine all these ingredients into something halfway edible.
I suppose you're right. If we explain it to them that way, our parents will probably let us choose our own path. All right, we'll go back to Tebessa. I guess we should give you a little something for your help. That's how mercenaries do things, right?
I must thank you, mercenaries. It was only through our meeting that I realized an adventurer's life isn't for me.
After lengthy negotiations, I've agreed to let my daughter join the guard. It's better than the smugglers, anyway.
Hearing what my daughter had to say about you, I've changed my mind. Mercenary work is the way forward. I even paid her way to Ghostenberg so she could join the Brotherhood.
한 바퀴 돌지 않았나요? 조난자 야영지. 이거 그거 아니야? 윌슨?
The archives are reserved for scholars and scribes. An authorization from dear Heket herself is required to enter. But don't bother asking her for it. No foreigner can set foot inside. They could steal our knowledge and use it against us.
The Akkadian authorities sacrificed many lives to save the treasures all around you. Brave citizens had to give up their place on the ships to make room for these books. This decision led to riots at the time. Dear Heket is still paying the price today.
The Great Library is Ara's memory. It is filled with religious, poetic, and scholarly texts from across the entire continent. Today, certain peoples live on only in these pages.
Who's there? Oh, Isn't Elior's shield? You scared me. I thought we'd been found out. Keep quiet. We're nearly done here. We're in the middle of a requisition. Despite all the gifts and diplomats our king has sent them, the Aryans refuse to give us access to their best works. They're hiding something, mercenaries. A secret weapon? A conquest plan? A panacea? Alice? All right. Looks like we're finished. Come on, then. Everybody out. Thanks again for your discretion. The University and the King of Alice are greatly appreciated. Hmm? You think what we're doing is immoral? Funny. I don't remember asking your opinion.
Did you think you could just steal our knowledge and get away with it? Hang on. Are you the ones who killed these people? Were they plundering our archives? Oh, well, thank you. I suppose we owe you a reward for your prompt services. We'll clean all this up and send their heads to the King of Alizar. That should teach them a lesson.
아무것도 없으면 어쩌지? 민첩한 동료 2명이 필요합니다. 군단 편지. 유물은 최대한 빨리 전시 내각에 전달되어야 한다. 상자 암호. 이 유령선의 암호가 여기 있나 보네. 고대인의 보물이 있네.
Come, marvel at my power. Step right up. Come worship this goddess from the northern mountains. Thank the eye for Alizarian powder.
저런. 내지를 견디지 못하다니. 피해를 주고 출혈을 적용합니다. 피해를 한 번 더 주고 4m 뒤로 밀칩니다. 고대인의 미로를 통과하는 방법. 이거 지도 중에 힌트가 있는데. 단지루. 위, 왼, 위, 우, 우.
You show real skill for the hunt, mercenaries. I'm glad you've agreed to join us. This reinforced lining is for you.
오, 길었다.